Okay, can you hear me?
I can you hear me?
I can. Down on, I think it's down on your left on your cord. You have a little controller there. You'll be able to adjust your volumes. You can turn on your noise cancellation with that power button right there in the middle. It'll make things a little quieter. And your sliders above that, your rollers there, your volume.
Yep.
India. Portsmouth Tower Information India. 1556 Zulu observation. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Ceiling 8000 overcast. Temperature 06. Dew point -01. Altimeter 3009er. Pressure altitude -54. Expect visual approach runway 34. Departing runway 34. Runway 16 and 34 closed. 1 5-minute PPR required. No practice approaches. Contact Tower 128.4 or Ground 120.95. Increased bird activity in the vicinity of Portsmouth Airport. Military bird watch condition moderate. Advise on initial contact. You have Information India.
Portsmouth Ground RV 271 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi with India and understand a 15-minute PPR.
RV 271 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Ground, affirmative, runway 34 taxi via November Alpha.
Runway 34 November Alpha 1 Victor Alpha. Alright. So get rolling here. So we steer the airplane on the ground with our feet, primarily using differential braking. So each one of those white T's on the pedal there, that's a brake. So I can go left brake and that'll go left. So go right brake, that'll have us go to the right. So for low speed taxiing, that's what we primarily use for our directional control.
Got it.
The motion of this, not using the brake, is moving the vertical portion of the tail. And so if you have enough speed in the wind and enough wind to deflect, that will provide some steering. So like right now, I got a little bit of steering without using any brake, just because we have enough speed, enough airflow over the rudder. I don't really need to use the brakes as much, which we don't want to really use them. As we come up here to the end of November, we'll take a left turn on Alpha, go down to the end of runway 34. Okay, so we're going to hang this left. So first go full deflection of the rudder, and it's actually going to be enough, so that's good. Take it out. So this really doesn't do anything on the ground, strictly for the air. Might be able to lift the nose a little bit, but that's about it. You can see the left-right motion of this is moving the portion behind the wing. So if you look up behind the wing there, you can see that moving. That's our roll. And then the up and down is going to be our stabulator, which is the horizontal portion of the tail.
Yep.
Come around the bend here, go off the side a little bit, and we'll do all our pre-takeoff checks. Nice, use both brakes to slow it down, and then we use the right brake to spin it around here. Right about there. Cool. Alright. So there's not really much of a rush because they're painting the runway, so we gotta wait for the trucks to clear down at the far end there.
Okay.
So, the stuff that we check in the pre-takeoff, make sure that the controls all move as they should. Making sure that it's moving the portion of the airplane that it should be moving. Everything's going up and down, left and right. Make sure our fuel valve is on. So down here, this is our fuel valve. So down is the on position. Verify our choke is off, so that's in and locked. Switches are on that we need on at the current moment. Everything's reading okay in here. We're going to bring the RPM up to 4,000. The RPM gauge is here. That goes up to 4. Right about there. Everything's in the green, nothing's flashing in the yellow or the red. So we turn off the ignition one at a time, verify that it runs smooth on each ignition independently. It does. If we were to turn both of them off, it would just turn the engine off, so we don't want to do that. Everything's in the green still. Engine's running smooth. We're going to dial the power back towards idle. And we're back at idle. It's okay for the battery stuff to go in the yellow. And that's it. And verify our trim is set. So this is our trim here. This makes it easier for us to control the airplane. So we want the arrows there on the green line, right about there. Put our landing light on, and that's good. So we're ready to go once they clear the runway. Portsmouth Tower, V271 Victor Alpha, we're ready to go. Runway 34 and the runway's clear.
4271 Victor Alpha, roger, hold short, just waiting for the trucks to finish up.
Yeah, hold short 341 Victor Alpha. Any questions so far?
Not so far.
Alright, where do you want to go?
I didn't have anywhere in mind. It's good.
Let's see. We can go out into Maine, go out like around Nubble Lighthouse. You'll be able to see like York Harbor. We can come down this way, go by downtown Portsmouth, Rye, over through Hampton. Probably hit Hampton, then maybe go up towards Exeter and loop back around for a landing back in here. What town are you guys from?
We're from Farmington.
Farmington. So this way, right? Is that near Epping?
It's right next to Rochester.
Oh, up here by Rochester.
Be right above it pretty much.
Oh, right there. Okay. Your dad says you guys are kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like you're rolling off the runway now. Not yet. So what got you interested in doing, looking towards an academy?
Yes, why? Or?
Yeah, like what got you interested in it? Your dad, or?
Yeah, some with my dad, I guess, but...
Yeah. I think the military would be cool.
Yeah, it felt better than a regular college, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, looks like they're making their way off the runway slowly. Yeah, they're painting some new stripes and stuff. So runway's closed, then open, close and open. Cool. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll hang a right out of here, go up towards Nubble, and then we'll follow the coast. I'll do the takeoff and landing. Once we get to a safe altitude, I'm just gonna let you fly it. It's real easy. You fly it with your fingertips. It's really light on the stick. It really doesn't take a lot of effort. And, you know, just try and keep your eyes up front, watching the horizon, watching how the airplane's flying relative to the horizon. And, you know, it's a really easy airplane to fly.
Got it.
RV271 Victor Alpha, runway 34, wind calm, clear for takeoff, vehicles left of the runway departure in.
We got the vehicles in sight, we're clear for takeoff from runway 34, and we're going to be a right turn out to the east.
Right turn out approved.
Right turn out approved, RV1 Victor Alpha, thanks. Alright, so we're ready to go here. Got our nice long runway. Alright, winds are calm, looking at the flag there, it's slightly out of the left. We're going to feed the throttle all the way in, still using our feet to steer it on the ground. And everything is green, speed's alive, I'm going to lift the nose up. And I'll gently just lift up off the ground. Away we go. Everything's reading green. Climb is good. I'll go ahead and start a right turn. Alright, so you can go ahead and take it now. So take it with your left hand, his fingertips, and just keep it level. We're going to fly right down the river here. Once we get to the coast, we'll hang a left.
Got it.
If it does anything because of turbulence or anything, just correct it with small movements. Right now we're coming up over downtown Portsmouth. You'll have the Navy Yard up here on the left. There's the Navy Yard down there where they got the submarines kept. So just keep cruising out towards the ocean, then we'll hang a left and follow the coastline eastbound.
Got it.
right now we're cruising about 80 knots, going at 136 heading at 2,000 feet. Let's try and hold 2,000 feet, just wrap the nose just a little bit. I'll try and stay right around that altitude. Alright, now you can go ahead and make that left turn.
Portsmouth Tower 245 Victor Bravo. November 245 Victor Bravo Tower. Roger, we're 25 miles south to landing on 3-4 if that's possible. 5 Victor Bravo, I'll put your request in. 5 Victor Bravo.
Alright, so right off the nose there, that peninsula jutting out, that's Cape Netick. So Nubble Lighthouse is off the tip of that. That's kind of where we're going to go now. We'll go out there, we'll do a circle around Nubble. If you get cold, you can close that vent that's down there.
Okay.
I think your dad runs hot, so he had it open the whole time. Okay, you can see on the screen here, shows other traffic, so we got someone just ahead of us coming towards us 400 feet above. So we want to keep an eye out so we don't get too close to them.
Yep.
Still about 4 miles away, so right over top of the peninsula there. Damn, yep. Alright, so now what we can do is kind of go off to the right a little bit so you get the lighthouse on your left side. And then I want you to do a 360 around the lighthouse.
Alright.
There's long sands right there, York Beach. We're kind of right over short sands. And just keep going all the way around it again, and we'll continue up the coast towards Ogunquit.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, you can go straight out this way now. So you can see Mount Washington straight off the nose, covered in snow.
November 245, Victor Bravo Tower.
Victor Bravo, go ahead.
Yeah, safe position.
We're just a couple miles to the southwest.
245, Victor Bravo, roger. You can make here, report left base, runway 34.
Left base 34, we'll
Alright, you can kind of make a right turn, go towards Ogunquit Beach.
Victor Bravo on the left base.
November 5, Victor Bravo, check was down, runway 341, column clear to land.
Clear to land, 5 Victor Bravo. Gear down.
So once we hit the beach, I'm going to have you make like a left turn. And you're going to be following 95, which is off the left side over here. I can go ahead and start the left turn. I think I can go wings level now. And I want you to get over top of the highway here at 95 and then fly 95 back towards Portsmouth. Go a little bit more to the right, so it's right over here.
Yep, I got him.
November 5, Victor Bravo, turn right on Bravo taxiway, contact ground on off. 5, Victor Bravo, roger.
Alright, so up here where 95 bends off to the right, just fly straight off out over sort of that lighthouse that's on that little island right off the coast. You can see Boston way out there on the horizon, just slightly right. Got any questions yet?
Not yet.
No? You see, it's really not too hard flying along like this. Got a good day to do it. Nice up here.
How bad does it get?
What's that?
How bad does it get?
It can be pretty bumpy. Like this is smooth. You know, even we had a couple bumps on the way up, but it was still pretty smooth. But when it gets you know, gusty winds, if you're not strapped in tight enough, you'll hit your head on the canopy. So it gets pretty rough. It's supposed to be pretty light winds most of the day today, so. Water's really flat too. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty up here.
Not bad.
Now, once we're back out on the coast here, you can parallel it. We'll go out towards Hampton.
Got it.
Okay, so as long as you stay right over the coast here, we won't go back into the airspace right there. I'll just cruise on by. Portsmouth Tower, V271 Victor up. We're just off the coast 6 miles to your east. Flying down the coast southwest bound, we're going to go to Hampton and then spin back around for a landing. It should be about 15 minutes.
271 Victor Alpha, copy all. And they just canceled the PPR, runways up and no restrictions.
Oh, perfect. All right, we'll call you when we're in. Right now we're over Rye. Rye Beach is here. After that will be the Hampton Seawall and then Hampton Beach.
Tower code is 2234, Bravo's ready for departure.
Course 22, Portsmouth Tower, runway 34, Bravo, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 34, Bravo, code is 22.
Course 22, runway 34, when calm, clear for takeoff.
34 clear to takeoff, code is 22.
Alright, now you can kind of scoot off to the right a little bit. Now that we're clear of the airspace. And that should be good right there. Now we can see the gigantic houses that are out on the water over here. Now we're coming up on Northampton.
Course 22, contact departure, see ya.
Departure code is 22, good day.
Military birdwatch condition moderate. Advise on initial contact, you have information India.
Got Hampton Airfield down here on the right, so I just put in Hampton's frequency just so we can hear if there's any airplanes around. I see one over the highway over there.
Yep.
There's Hampton Beach right up there.
Marshall traffic 10-744 Mike Papa is mile final, runway 24 Marshall.
You can see Boston a little bit clearer now on the horizon out there.
Traffic 5 Galena, turning a long 5 mile final, RNAV 32 March orange for practice.
Hampton traffic, Skyhawk 61 Victor on the left downwind for 02 Hampton.
Charles traffic, Skyhawk 19, turning left crosswind 24 Chatham. Orange traffic 52 Lima, 2 miles, practice RNAV 32 low approach orange.
Alright, now what I want you to do is I want you to do a left 360. Alright, and I want you to do it kind of steep.
Steep.
What's that?
What's steep?
So, more than 30 degrees of bank. So that's 30 right there, so go a little bit more than that. Keep going, a little more, a little more. There you go, now pull the nose up just a little bit, keep the bank in there. Pull it back a little more, just because when you go into a turn you actually lose lift, so it's going to start going down. So you just got to pull it back a little bit, you'll feel it. Now you can look right down the wing and see the ground down there. Alright, roll it out, now do it to the right. Okay, you can see that guy landing at Hampton there, he's no factor to us. Go a little steeper. There you go, hold that right there. That's 45 degrees of bank, so that's a steep turn. And a steep turn is a maneuver that we practice a lot through training. And it's just supposed to be able to control the airplane a little better. Makes you divide your attention with outside, inside, looking for traffic. Kind of a, it's called a performance maneuver, but it's to create sort of a finesse with flying. A little bit of a skill builder. Alright, now go ahead and make a right turn, just do like a 180, kind of double back the way we just came. There you go. You just point right towards Portsmouth. We'll start making our way back. Yeah, again, nice view of Hampton Airfield off the left. Quite a bit smaller than Portsmouth.
Yeah, how long is it?
That runway I think is 2,400. The runway 2,100. In comparison, Portsmouth is 11,000. Portsmouth Tower V271 Victor Alpha is 7 to the south inbound, full stop.
RV271 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, report turning final runway 34.
Report turning final 341 Victor Alpha. So we'll pull the power back a little bit. You can start a slow descent.
What should I try and get down to for altitude?
Altitude-wise, shoot for 1,000.
Alright.
And holding about 90 knots or so. little bumpier down here.
A little bit.
All you can do is go a little bit to the right, go to the right side of this big tan building right here.
Okay.
Got 1,000, we'll put the power back in. RV1 Victor Alpha showing about 2 mile final, 3-4 full stop.
RV1 Victor Alpha, check down runway 34, wind calm, clear to land.
Clear to land 34, RV1 Victor Alpha.
Attention all aircraft, Portsmouth information, Juliet current, runway 34, wind calm, altimeter's 3005.
Okay, and line yourself up. There you can start a slow descent down again. Got a flap down here, I'm going to put that in. Just bring the nose up just a little bit.
Yep.
For the other flap, bring the nose up a little bit. Alright, I'm just going to have you land it. I'm going to have you fly it right down to the runway. I'm going to walk you through it. As you come down, you're going to bring the nose up level. So, not yet. So keep letting it come down. Alright, now bring it up level. And just kind of gently ease it back as it sinks down. Just keep pulling it back. Hold it there. That's okay. Hold it there.
Yep.
Hold it there. Now start pulling back more. Hold it. Good. That's it. That's better than most of your dads today. Alright, so clear here. Drop the flaps down.
1 Victor Alpha, right on Bravo, ground 1 off, Sam.
Right up Bravo and over to ground. 1 Victor Alpha, see ya. Portsmouth ground, RV271 Victor Alpha is clear, 34 Bravo back to November.
RV271 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth County, Texas Park V Alpha November.
Texas Park Alpha November, 1 Victor Alpha, thanks. Is that fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
left here.